Hello, thank you for joining me. I'm Rasheena Jarreau. This is Bend and Bounce, and we're going to be gently moving through some poses to help us get into our bodies a little bit, releasing tension that we may be feeling in our shoulders, in our backs, and our hips. So you won't need much for this practice. All you need is your yoga mat. Unless you have props that you like to lean into when you practice, then you're encouraged to use them. But grab what you feel like you'll need and meet me on the mat. So aligning yourself with the long end of your mat, come to rest on your mat, belly down. Lower yourself here and prop your torso up on your forearms, keeping your head lifted, keeping your shoulders pulled away from your ears, and settling in here. Now, if you feel like this is too much of a back bend, you can bring your arms out a little further to lessen the extension of your back. So I encourage you to find your variation of this pose. And take a nice full breath in. And a nice full breath out. One more full breath in. And a full breath out. Taking on a variation of this pose, we're going to frog leg our right leg out and begin to open up that hip. Breathe into the stretch. And see if you can relax here. Bring your hands towards the edge of your mat, towards the two corners. Extend through your arms. Lifting your torso, furthering the extension of your back. And turn your gaze over your right shoulder as you pulse in and out of a twist to the right. All right, and come back down, find your Sphinx pose. Right leg comes in, left leg is going to come out. Find your frog leg on the other side. Bring your hands out to the corners of your mat. Extend through your arms. And twist to the left, looking over that left shoulder. Pulsing in out of this twist. And lower yourself down to the mat. You can bring your left leg in. Rest your head on your hands. Give your shoulders a break here. Lift your feet up behind you and windshield wiper them from side to side. This is a nice one for your lower back. All right, straighten your legs. Bring your hands in towards your chest. Lift your torso off the ground. Continue to press through your hands. Send your hips back towards your heels. Find a nice child's pose. Come to tabletop. Wrists are going to be under your shoulders. Your knees are going to be under your hips. And begin to, well, actually first, we're going to extend our right leg out to the side. And then we're going to move into cat-cows. So moving into cat pose, round your spine up towards the ceiling. Drop your head, chin to chest. Cow pose, drop your belly to the floor, head lifts. Cat pose. Cow pose. Once more, find your cat. Drop your belly for cow. Come back to a neutral spine. Send your hips back towards the wall behind you to deepen the stretch in your inner leg, your inner right leg. Come back to tabletop, right leg pulls in, left leg extends out to the side. Same flow, find your cat pose by rounding your spine up, drawing your chin into your chest. Belly drops, head lifts for cow pose. Keep flowing here. And belly drops. One more round, cat pose. Drop your belly, lift your head. Come back to a neutral spine. Send your hips back until you feel that inner stretch in your left groin and down your left leg. Then come back to tabletop, left leg pulls in. Let's circle our rib cage in one direction, really exaggerating this motion here. Circling our torso. And reversing the direction of our circles. All right, come to a neutral spine. Sit back on your heels. And find like a thunderbolt pose where you're sitting on your heels, your thighs are touching. Your hands can rest on your thighs. Touch your right hand to the floor. Round your left hand and arm up and over for a nice side stretch. And do the same on the other side. Left hand touches down, right arm comes up and over. Again, on the right side. And then again on the left. All right, you can bring your legs in front of you and sit however is comfortable. I'm actually going to face you guys for a moment. And just settle in here. Nothing to do here, just appreciate these last few quiet moments before we end this practice. Maybe set an intention for the rest of your day. All right, everyone, that is it for this practice. As always, thank you for joining me and moving with me, and I cannot wait to do it again in another video. Bye.